Guys, today I was tested by the COD gods, and it was bad. I had 3 game crashes. Well, you guys are about to see. Everything under the rainbow will never improve if you're playing like the cluster, and we're making our way to where the cluster strike's being shot from. Look, y'all always say how y'all love how raw the channel is. I'm leaving that shit in here because that's just Call of Duty for you, bro. Wow. Round 3. YouTube, guys. Yo, wait. All right, sick. Why is my ping 160? Oh, let's cross our fingers, boys. Ping's good. We got 23 ping. We're looking promising, boys. In today's video, I hope we're gonna be spectating Champion of Caldera. I'm gonna try to do some creative intros so that way you guys can understand what the hell I have to go through every day I spectate. At least it's been like this for the past few weeks, I should say. It hasn't always been like this. It's been a struggle. But what we do for the things we enjoy, and I love spectating, boys. I love it. All right, so who's the first guy? We got Blasphemy in HD. Got enemy below us. Going for an execution? I heard a melee. Below us even more. We could. Good challenge, man. I love that. I would have jumped out the window that's right above him, honestly. It would have been faster, but either way, the same result. So I definitely like the fact that he was aggressive with it. Again, look what he did. Just a simple thing, right? Simple. When you hear 2 guys fighting, whether they're still fighting or they just finished, as long as you're quick with it, you can catch him when he's reloading and plating. What was the enemy doing just now? Reloading and plating. Very simple right there. Easy way to get third-party kills. Now, we knew that he was going to come back. We knew he had a riot shield. I don't understand why players have riot shields. However, saying that, you know, Warzone, it's getting stale. It's getting boring. That's as high as we went. It's getting stale. It's getting boring. So if you guys are just trying new shit, I get it, dude. I was on a riot shield meta for like 6 weeks running riot shields and Cali sticks. I understand it. Trying to have fun. But from a mindset of just being good, I don't recommend it. There are a few people out there like These Knives Only and stuff like that. That's their forte. And if you're like that, by all means, keep doing you, boo. But if that ain't your thing, put it away. I see a lot of people using riot shields just because they're not good with aiming. They're not good at winning, not good at strategy. Trust me, riot shields not the answer. Right now, spectating a good player, man. We got a lot of people around us at peak. I love the fact that he dropped peak. And again, this is why. Whether it's Champion of Caldera or not, peak's always a good spot to go to. That enemy right there was really good with it too. Had good movement, some back B hopping while shooting. Nice tactic, almost able to go ahead and win the fight. And then here we have your boy laying prone. I don't know how he died. I'm gonna be honest. Look at the mini map. I don't really see anybody that would have an angle on him, to be honest. So that's a little confusing. Now there are UGM builds out there that are like basically no recoil. Seems like Blasphemy has a little bit of recoil on his gun. I can't really tell what his build is from just looking at the image, but it needs a little bit of work. It might be the build, and if that's the case, aim and accuracy needs a little work too. Got a guy on top of the mountain right here. Nah, looks pretty good. It's a bad shot originally. Now look, we've been up here for way too long. We know there are people here. We know how they're playing. There's enemy here, there's enemy here, and of course now there's a guy on top of this peak, and there's many more around here. So what does this tell you as a player? Well, Blasphemy's good, so let's put ourselves in his shoes. We're a good player. We're better than everyone else around us. Why? Because we're the only ones going out there getting kills. So far, what we've seen from other enemies at peak is a bunch of proning, a bunch of camping, a bunch of sitting around. Granted, he was camping the top too, but he shouldn't have been. When you see enemy players playing like that, let it gas you up and give you confidence to go out there and get the fights off. We're playing a little too passive, and I do believe Blasphemy is definitely a better player than what we're seeing right now. He's overstayed his welcome on the rooftop, allowing the other enemies to kill each other off, taking kills from us. But here we are finally moving out. And again, look, if you don't feel comfortable fighting around here because you don't have a UAV and things like that, I get that. See how he fights this one? Nope. You can just bail off and go to a buy station. It's surprising to me that there's not a single buy within this massive fucking area. I don't know why. That's really awkward, but there isn't. So I wouldn't mind you guys going down to a buy station and parachuting your way back up here. But that's one strategy. Now, when we came up the zip line and we saw the guy sitting on the roof, he shouldn't have bailed from that. That's an easy kill. We could have just played the boxes, those big boxes, just landed behind them and gotten a nice easy fight on that enemy that's camped up there. Free you. He can't beat that, dude. Questionable. He's probably inside, just judging. He might be on top. We've got a bunch of guys up there regardless. We need to go ahead and take this path, get the high ground, and try to take advantage of the fact that these enemies are fighting each other and they'll be distracted with each other. We have shots to our right-hand side too. We just heard. I don't think he heard him. So I do believe there's a ghosted player around here. Again, no reason to heartbeat. We have a UAV in there. Despite what you might believe, if they're not on UAV, they won't be on heartbeat. Again, I'm really concerned of the fact that we heard that sniper shot to our right-hand side and we're not really looking for it at all. Snapshot going off. Only one heartbeat. Good bail by the enemy. Maybe not bailing away enough. Ooh, he got lucky on that one. Now he's going to be plating, so I like the fact that we're pushing there aggressively. A little bit of hesitation right here gives the enemy a chance to plate up and run away. So here we are again, back at peak with no buy, unfortunately. No UAV, sitting on $20,000. Again, we know he's up here. There's no reason to keep heartbeating it. Jump down, around the left-hand corner. He's gonna be in the room. There he is. There he is. Big boy, crouch walking. Thank God we couldn't hear you, man. Really helps out a lot. Really, just a lot of help. Thank God we got a little buy station finally. That was just being caught up. Can't really correct the enemy in that one. He's looting. You know, it is what it is. He should have known we were over here from the gunshots of us killing that enemy, but I mean, if you're going to be pushing, I wouldn't recommend down the hallway. I'd come up from the top, but you know, it is what it is. I might actually end up top. Oh, the bounce. Again, we got a lot of money, dude. We almost have 30 grand. I get we want to sit here and heartbeating. We want to go around, but just buy UAV. That'll answer all your questions. It's wild. Don't know what we're looting for. That plate box would have been necessary. We're going to throw another one. No buys. We don't want to buy at all. Maybe he's doing a no buy challenge. It's possible. It's possible. Big mistake for sure. Not really sure why we're laying prone. No one has an angle on us. If only we would have had a UAV. Thank God he bought munitions and only munitions. That's wild. Big fail on that one. Blasphemy. He's a good player, dude. Good player, but terrible decision making. Costing him his life. Why are we sitting on $30,000 only buying a muni? The first thing you buy. And look how much he was heart beating. The first thing you buy when your heart beating that much, granted he was doing it efficiently, you know, he's scanning, running, he's not camping with it, so he's doing it decent, but the amount of times he's fucking whipping that thing out is clearly in his head. He's worried people around him, so buy a UAV. You have 30 grand. What are you saving for? New Buick? Come on, man. Oh, dude, watching him was way better than watching Vexler. And look, same situation. Do I need to make a TikTok talking about what money does? Because I feel like nobody understands the concept of money and buys. This game's been out for almost 3 years, and we're about to enter a new Warzone. But still, people have no idea. Got parachutes coming around us as well. Did they land up here with us? No, they did not. We got lucky. Again, we can push this. Oh, what? Wrap to the right-hand side. Close the gap while he's plating. I don't know why the enemy keeps crouching in the open. He just sees a peek up. What? What? All right, let's give a little lesson real quick on how to avoid being shot. When you have a piece of cover like this and you're being shot at, instead of running out here to jump off, just jump off behind the cover so he can't shoot you. Simple. Simple. We know where he's at, man. He was on the mini map. He was on the mini map. There he is. Again, if you're gonna be using a heartbeat and you got $27,000, why not buy a UAV? The amount of riot shielders in Champion Caldera is wild. Wild. The game we were spectating before it crashed, my first one of the day, there were 3 people in that match with riot shields. And that's the second one we've seen in this one. Fire station! Hey! I mean, he's got decent aim. I wouldn't really put sus in your clan tag, brother. I'm gonna be honest. Not trying to be a dick, but... Oh, you know what? The only thing sus is your gameplay. Not because I think you're cheating, but I'm just wondering what the fuck you're doing. When he's being shot at like that, just fall to the ground, man. Fall to the ground, pull your parachute, and try to land on that ridge right below the building. Just to hold your parachute like that and zigzag was wild to watch. What the... And right back at it, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. There it is. Let's not peek the windows. Let's not peek the doorway. Let's just heartbeat the wall. That's all our answers. Champion Caldera, man, look, this mode here, all modes, the strategies are the same, but this mode here especially, you need to be taking advantage of getting picks while you can, especially in the circles this small, because it's going to close in an open area clearly, and the longer we sit here and play passive, the more these enemies get pushed in together, and we're going to end up getting pinched by 19 enemies. So as we're getting kills, we hear people shooting to our left. Let's go shoot to our left. We just passed up a satchel. Don't know why we left the satchel. It had plates on it. Simple decision making in the middle of a fight, in the middle of stress. And you know, a lot of people are decent with decision makings, and I'm gonna say decent just as a huge... I probably shouldn't say decent, but we'll say a lot of people are decent with decision making, but when you guys are under stress and pressure, it goes out the water. We saw it. We saw it late in the window. And still, we go in there. Why? Vexler. Come on, man. No. As far as Vexler's gameplay, he needs to pay more attention, make better decisions. Aim was fine. I got really nothing to say against the aim. Look at this dude, the ballistic knife. You're an animal. I got nothing to say against your boy Vexler's aim, but again, just decision makings, making sure you're paying attention to everything that's on your screen, your HUD, your mini map, your ammo count, your plates, the loot in front of you, items like bouncing betties that are laid on the floor in the middle of the window. Like, pay attention to things like that. But here we are in a 1v1 situation. We finally haven't crashed. Things are looking up for us. We think he's in there, but I kind of want to get that top. I like the fact that he keeps checking that building just in case, but he knows he needs to get to the high ground. We don't know where the enemy's at. It's rough. We don't have restock. We have one snapshot left. I think he's across the bridge, to be honest. Yeah. The fact we didn't get shot at from that building, I think he's over here, and he could be in the ravine. I think I just saw him. By the bridge? No, I didn't. But look, he could be in this ravine, and this is what I would have waited for. I would have saved the snapshot for moments like this. And that's exactly where he comes from. Great movement though, great breakaway. To your left, footstep audio, no. Oh, Gene coming in with the love, bro. Yo, there was no reason for Plant Man to throw that. They had us dead to rights. We were hesitant. We didn't hear the footsteps. He didn't hear the footsteps. We did. He didn't. He got broken before we even shot the enemy, and he was able to just use simple B-hopping mechanics to throw the enemy's aim off and allow him to nail his shots. That was a great fight from him. Wow, a lot of confusing things in this game. We spectated a variety of players, spectated good players with no observation, not wanting to buy UAVs. We spectated bad players with the same issues, and then of course we spectated Gene at the end, who's an absolute animal. Again, guys, I want y'all to get better at this game. Granted, you know, this game's going to be slowly going away. A lot of you guys are going to stay with Warzone when Warzone 2 comes out because they are essentially two different games. They really are. And just to touch on Warzone 2 and the hate for it right now, again, guys, Battle Royale players as a whole, we've always hated games that are new, that are in the Battle Royale genre, right? I played H1Z1, then I played PUBG, and I was like, this is different. Played PUBG, then I went to Fortnite, I was like, this is different. Then Blackout, then Warzone. It was always the same. You know, I always hated the games at first. Everyone really kind of hated the games at first, but things change, things evolve, and we have to evolve as players as well. With saying that, the last thing we wanted was a copy and paste. We didn't want a Warzone that was exactly the same, that was just a redone version. Kind of like Overwatch 2 and Overwatch. It's basically the same game, just like a new season. They're calling it number 2. We didn't want the same Warzone. We've been playing it for a long time. So again, guys, take the newness for what it's worth. Things will change. They probably will add loadouts back in the game, possibly, but we don't know how much we're gonna love this game or not. So again, I'm the most pessimistic son of a bitch there is when it comes to Activision, but I'm telling you guys right now, I see a lot of positive changes with the new Warzone 2. So try it out, play it, get ahead of the curve, and start getting better at the game, because it will be the future of Call of Duty and Battle Royales for the next few years. But again, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave it a like, subscribe to the channel today. But until next time, man, y'all have a good one, and good luck in Warzone. Wolfpack, again, thank you guys for watching the video in its entirety. I really appreciate all the support you guys have given the channel over the past 3 years. Thank you guys so much for the constant growth and the constant laughs. Again, the purpose of this channel is not just to make people laugh and hopefully enjoy the spectating, but also to teach you guys to get better. If you guys would like some other videos related to this, make sure you click these videos over here. But until next time, man, y'all have a good one, and good luck in Warzone.